Good morning, my friends. This is Sunday, February 8th, and I'm in my dining room, and I wanted to go over some of the things about moringa for those of you who aren't aware of what moringa is. Moringa is known as the tree of life because it's just so fantastic in all the vitamins and nutrients. It actually has more protein in it than steak, but you'd have to eat a lot of moringa to get the protein that you would with a good porterhouse. But anyway, this is some moringa that uh, I took from my tree 2 days ago, and I brought it in. I have several trees out there, 8 trees maybe. I'm really only pulling off the top, and the rest of them I'm just, the branches and stuff, I'm mowing and putting them into my compost. But I take just the stuff on the very top of the branch, and it's the best of the best. And so I wanted to show this to you. Now, for people who say, well, gee, I'd like to grow moringa, but I live in a colder climate. Well, you can grow it in a warm, if you're in your living room and you have a good sunny window, you could get some started. If you just want to buy the seeds, you can go online and you can buy the seeds and you can grow them as microgreens. That I think that would be fantastic. I'm thinking about doing that myself once I start getting, more seeds. I try to do it myself versus going out and having to buy. I only bought the seeds once. Baker's Creek heirloom seeds. I bought a packet of, I was supposed to be 10 in there, and it was $4. And when it came, I think there was 20. So I thought, oh, okay. So I planted them, and they, I think 18 came up. I still have, I don't know, maybe closer to a dozen out there. I knew I didn't need all that many, but I just wanted to go over this with you and just show you the difference. And I'm not quite sure how let me do it this way. Okay, so now these are the seeds, I'm sorry, these are the uh, leaves that I pulled off, and it was 3 days ago. And you can see that that's really, let me do it this way so that you can actually see one that's really dry. You can see that's really crunchy. Now the stem, because I'm holding a bigger stem, it's you feel moisture. But I'm going to crumble this in here and just show you how crumbly they get. Let me find a smaller one. Yeah, there we go. Some of these smaller pieces crumble so much easier. Now this is a clean cloth, and you want to make sure that when you are drying your moringa that you have it someplace clean and someplace that will get some air. And for us, I don't have the air conditioner on, I don't have the heater on, but we get enough of a breeze through here, just through the house, that that it does have a good airflow. It's not. So I'll take this and then I'll put it in my NutriBullet and grind it up, and then I come out with a real powdery piece. And then I take my desiccant packets. I've told you that you need to save these, and you can use them again and again. You can even put it in, like say you had something in your oven and you turned the oven off, and put some of these on a little packet, on a little like pie pan or something like that, and you can just leave it in there, leave the door ajar, and just let that heat reconstitute these, and you can use them again and again. But here's a moringa powder. Isn't that cool? Isn't that beautiful? I don't know if you can see. There's just a little hair left, if you're doing something for my husband, please make sure that you get every little branch out of there, because he's the guy who will say, oh, there's a piece still left behind. Anyway, you can use this. You can use it in your soups. You can use it, you can make a tea out of it. We use it in our yogurt. Or I use it in our yogurt. If you wanted to, I think you could, if you were eating sugar. Okay, this is just a hint. We don't eat sugar like this, but if you were doing something like you were sprinkling sugar on something, you could probably sprinkle this on there too, and it would just give you that taste of moringa, and it would be sweetened. But I think you could probably use, you could use it in honey, you could use it in maple syrup. What do they have now? Coconut honey. I'm sorry, coconut sugar. You could use it in that. I'm seeing recipes for moringa cookies and moringa bread. And just, the whole idea is to consume it. It has a spicy flavor. I don't want to say, I guess you could say it has a little bit of a bite to it. And, but it is good for you. So that's always good to know. You could heat milk, put your sweetener in and add that to it and give it a stir. You can use it in your smoothies. Again, if you're making, say you're making a roast, you could actually add the leaves in all by themselves. But I think the more people who try it and feel the benefits, the more you're going to find ways to use it. And the more you're finding ways to use it, the intelligent people out there are going to find ways to grow it. And so I think it's one of those things. Moringa is what you're looking for. And if you Google it, you'll find all sorts of sources for buying the finished product, buying it fresh, buying it freeze-dried, buying the seeds. And I think there's a whole world about to open on this product. So anyway, take care, everybody. I hope to see you back real soon. And I hope you're all doing really well and staying healthy. Take care. Bye-bye.